Hey guys, AB here. So I haven't done a video like this in a while. I wanted to show you guys all the Nirvana stuff that I have. And I want to show you what's on some of these things, because I think some of this stuff is really, really cool. And if you're a Nirvana fan like I am, and if you don't have some of these, you might want to check some of these out. By the way, I'm wearing Nirvana merchandise, so yeah. So let me just let you guys know of how I became a huge fan of Nirvana. Now, for the longest time, I knew Nirvana was a band. I didn't know any of their songs. Not one. I just knew that they were a band, and I knew that they were really popular in, I think, the early 90s is when they were really big. Again, this is what I thought of them before I was a fan. So, it was about a year ago, I'm on YouTube, and I'm seeing a lot of these AI videos come up. You know, I was just getting them in my recommended for some reason. And I got this one recommended of with the Beatles singing About a Girl with Kurt Cobain. And I remember thinking, About a Girl, what's that? That's not a Beatles song. I never heard of that, because I know every Beatles song ever made, you know. And so I clicked it, and I remember thinking, oh wow, this is really catchy. Like, what song is this? So I looked it up, and I found out it was from Kurt Cobain, and it was also a Nirvana song. And that was the first time I remember putting two and two. I thought, oh, wait, Kurt Cobain? Oh, he's Nirvana? Oh, I didn't... Because I knew Kurt Cobain was a singer, and I knew, you know, he was really popular, but I didn't know that he was the lead singer of Nirvana. I didn't know that. Like, that's how out of it because I was not a fan, because I do not like grunge music. I'm not a big grunge fan, but I really liked that song, and I thought, wait a minute, that's a Nirvana song? Okay, because I like that song About a Girl. It's pretty good. And then I heard the real version of it, and I found out it was Nirvana. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I found out that Dave Grohl was the drummer for Nirvana, and I'm like, why does that name sound so familiar? Oh, the Foo Fighters guy. Okay, I've heard of them. Okay, all right, okay. And then I started looking into all their stuff, and then I found out about Nevermind, and I saw the cover, and I've seen that cover all over the cover of Nevermind. Even if you're not a fan of Nirvana, you know that cover. Like, I've seen that picture on every t-shirt store on the boardwalk for like the last 30 years. Okay, like I've known that cover. So I never but that was it. So I heard About a Girl. I thought it was pretty good, and then I started listening to other songs from them. I heard Come As You Are for the first time. I'm like, oh, this is really, really good. Is this song a popular song? And then I started hearing, and then I heard Lake of Fire for the first time from Unplugged. I'm like, oh wow, that's a really good song. That's a good cover. And then I just started looking into all the stuff. And then I bought Nevermind. I listened to Nevermind for the first time, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is really, really good. And the funny thing is, I actually heard of the song Lithium about 10 years earlier. Just didn't know it was a Nirvana song. I heard that song in a movie once. And as soon as it started up and Kurt started singing, I'm so happy, I'm like, oh, I've heard this song. Okay, I didn't know this was Nirvana. All right, I know that song. That was the only song I knew. But the rest of their stuff, yeah, it's really, really good. So I started collecting their stuff, and I'm going to show you what I got. So we've got the first 4 studio albums here. I include Incesticide as a studio album. I know it's a compilation album. It's really these 3 are the studio albums: Bleach, Nevermind, and In Utero. But this album does have stuff on it, certain B-sides that were not on these albums. So I include and this was 1992. So the band was still going. So I include that as a studio album. I think Sliver's on here. That wasn't on an album. I think Dive is on here too. Yeah, Stain. Yeah, there's a few songs on here that are not on these records. So I include that. Now, this version of Bleach, this is, I think, the 20th anniversary of Bleach. This is the version that came to me in the mail. This is really, really cool. Let me show you this. So, you open this up. This is pretty sweet. It's got a book in here. Let me try to get this out. Yeah, and it's got, like, pictures in here of the band from the late 80s. I mean, it's pretty cool. it's weird seeing pictures of Nirvana without Dave Grohl in the band. I gotta say, it's straight. But I do like. This is when Chad Channing was in the band, I think, when he was the drummer. So yeah, this is pretty good. This record's the 20th anniversary of Bleach. Yeah, this is pretty good. Of course, Nevermind. Everybody knows that. In Utero, we all know that. And then we have these things. Now, Unplugged, obviously everybody, if you're a Nirvana fan, everybody owns this. My friend has this on vinyl, actually. And he's also got Nirvana Live at the Paramount on vinyl. I was thinking about getting that, but I already have, there's a lot of live stuff of Nirvana that's out there because they don't have a whole lot of studio recordings, so it's a lot of live stuff. And I might get Live at the Paramount. I'd rather have Live at the Paramount on DVD, honestly, because I do like that concert. That concert was pretty cool. Yeah, and this I count as I don't want to say studio, it's like a live album, but it does have new stuff on it. It has new songs on it. Even though they're covers, it still counts as a Nirvana song, like Lake of Fire. They didn't write that. That was the Meat Puppets. But everybody loves that song because it's a Nirvana song because all three of them are playing on it. Or I should say all four, because Pat Smear's was in the band by that point. This was the greatest hits. This I did not know at the time when I got it, because this was the first Nirvana CD I bought. This has You Know You're Right on it. That was the last song that they recorded 3 months before Kurt died. And that's on the greatest hits. You Know You're Right. I think it's track 1. So this is pretty cool. This album and this album I just got recently. So this is called Nirvana Sliver, The Best of the Box. Now, I think Chris Novoselic put this record together in 2005. This has a lot of demos of the songs that we know, but it also has songs on here that I haven't heard before, like Old Age, Oh the Guilt. I never heard those songs before, and those are new Nirvana songs to me. And there's a couple of things on here that I think are really, really good. Come As You Are. That's the boombox version. I think that's the version that Butch Vig was talking about, the producer for Nevermind, because when they were making Nevermind, Kurt gave Butch this cassette tape of some of the songs that would end up on Nevermind, and he heard it, and it sounded really distorted, especially when he heard Teen Spirit. I think that's on here too. It says boombox version, and when you hear Teen Spirit on here, it's really distorted, but it's cool. It's cool to hear it, and it tells you in the jacket like when it was recorded. It's pretty cool. So this CD is really good. If you're a Nirvana fan, I highly recommend you get this. This is really, really good. This has stuff on here that you're not going to find here or here. So it's really good. I was not expecting this to be so big. I can't even fit this on my shelf. This is huge. So this is With the Light, With the Lights Out, It's the Stage. So this is this has 4 discs in it, and you open it up, and by the way, if you're a Nirvana fan and you don't have this, I highly recommend you get this. Open this up. Yeah, it's 4 discs. It's 3 CDs and 1 DVD. You open this up. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This DVD is unbelievable. I've already popped it in. There is stuff on here. Let me tell you what's on here, okay? So I put the DVD in, and it has like song chapters, and so I see About a Girl. I'm like, okay, I love that song. Let me hit that song. And I thought I was gonna get like a music video that they did but never released it, because there's a lot of stuff on here that wasn't released. And when I played it, it wasn't a music video. It was Chad, Chris, and Kurt with his back with his back towards the camera, and they're rehearsing the song About a Girl in Chris's parents' house in like 1987. Like it's like home movie footage. Like it's really cool. Like there's a lot of stuff I've never seen before. It's really awesome. And this booklet comes out, and it tells you everything. It tells you everything right here. I mean, this is really something. It tells you like all their tours, what they were doing. Here's when Nevermind came out. I mean, this is really cool. All this stuff. So yeah, so if you're a Nirvana fan, definitely recommend you get this. This is awesome, this thing. I just didn't expect it to be so big. I thought it was going to be like this. I thought it was going to be like this, like the size of a CD, you know? But it's so long, I can't even put it, and it's big too. I can't even put this on my shelf with the Nirvana stuff, so. And here, if you're curious what's on here, I'll just show you this, and you can pause it and read it. And I'll show you, it shows you everything right here. I mean, this is really cool. Look, I hate myself and I want to die. Now, in hindsight, that might be a title that when you hear that, you're like, in retrospect, okay, that's probably not a good thing to listen to. But still, it's a B-side, and I never heard that song, and I'm interested in new Nirvana material, you know, because you know, when you play these four guys over and over and over again, you're like, dang it, I wish there was some new Nirvana material, you know, because a lot of us are always like, if only Kurt, you know, had lived and all that, like we can only imagine like what would have happened in the 90s and even today, you know, like how much material they would have put out, what kind of music they would have done. I mean, we have some idea. I mean, like, because Dave's with Foo Fighters, so you kind of have some idea, but it's not the same, you know. But basically, my point is, like, you know, it's cool to have this because, you know, because I'm looking for new Nirvana material because they recorded a lot of stuff, you know. So yeah, so basically, that's the Nirvana collection that I have, and Unplugged in New York have the concert, you know, the concert on DVD. And this has behind-the-scenes rehearsal stuff of the songs, too. So this is really good, also. So, yeah. Okay, guys, so that's the Nirvana collection. And I might get Live at the Paramount, because I do like that album. If that album's on DVD, I might get that. So yeah. That's it. That's the Nirvana collection.